All right, so I guess we're cooking some spare ribs. Kind of reflecting back to our trip to Austin. What we do is, actually, before I even do this, it's silly to start without beer. I'm off camera, I realize, but I'm grabbing really what is the diesel fuel of any good cooking beverages. So, my trusty camerawoman, do you want Butcher's Brewing Old Sow or Eagle Tears? I don't know if Eagle Tears is very American. It sounds like that would be an Iranian company. It would be like, Eagle Tears. Screw you, America. But we're gonna have that. Oh, it's got like a little frost at the top.
Did that one freeze?
Oh, a little frosty frost. We put it in there for 45 minutes. It was a bold move on my part. It's some nice shaped glasses. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. All right.
Frozen beer.
Frozen beer. A little beer slushy.
And it's smoking too.
Huh? Okay, it's kind of
Okay, but
liquid.
the reason, Michael, the reason we got this beer is because I went to 3 different stores.
She went to 3 different stores because coronavirus is a thing, apparently.
Beyond the coronavirus, the fact that we live in San Diego, I couldn't find any Texas beer. No Texas beer whatsoever. And obviously we were trying to obviously we're trying to reflect back on Austin, our time in Austin back in 2016. And recreate our experience there, but
Oh my god, that is not drinkable.
I know.
I'm gonna sip this for you.
Oh my gosh. Can't take you anywhere. Good thing we're at home.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll drink this one.
It's a little bit frozen.
It's like a beer slushy.
Yeah. It's a blushy?
A
What would you call
blushy.
it?
Blushy sounds good.
So we started these trips because we have friends that were here in San Diego, and unfortunately, everyone dispersed. So now Virginia
That's
Beach.
what the military does to you.
Yep. Virginia Beach, Virginia, and Millington, Tennessee. We try to get together once a year. Last year for our wedding, they came out. And then before that, we went to Austin, Texas, and met up kind of middle of the country.
Yep.
What did we do there? We did escape room. We got out of time and everyone solved stuff. And then we're running around with like 5 minutes to go in the hour that we had. And Chloe's just like, oh, I unlocked the door. I just put a code in.
I did get us out. I totally forgot about that.
Like, oh, I thought this code would work. And you're like, how did you come to that? I don't know. It seemed right. Well, we did a food tour.
We did a food tour, yes.
And we
did. Yeah.
And that's when we found out, well, before that we found out that.
But was that a part of the scavenger hunt or not?
Oh no, we did a scavenger hunt that was totally separate, and you did these electric bikes, which was awesome. You could drive around.
Amazing.
The lake.
Not the assist you electric bikes, the actual electric bikes. Like, you don't need to pedal or do anything but steer. That was lovely.
And everyone got their electric bikes, and everyone was pedaling along the lake, and I'm like, these electric bikes are but like, I am pedaling so hard, and they're barely doing anything. And I had to pedal it back to the thing, and I'm like, it's fine, I can do this, but I don't think there's any assist going on. I don't know what everyone else is like, oh, your battery is completely dead, or not charged, or hooked up.
Yes, yeah, that's totally right. I forgot about that.
I'm like, oh, okay. They do work. And then I was off, like, where is he? And then we did a scavenger hunt around the city. Cheers. Salute. Or, well, what do they say in Texas? Cheers, probably.
Cheers, partner. No, that was Bostonian.
No.
Oh my God.
So we also went to one of my favorite places. What was a famous street? There's a street with a bunch of bars and everything connected to it.
What is that called? Blue something?
No.
Vine.
You're making up stuff. We'll look it up later. It is a bunch of bars along one street. It's not 4th Street because that was a big party. It was a bunch of outdoor places you could sit, and the hot dog thing was really cool, where you could get a bunch of different hot dogs from around the world.
Yeah.
You sit at like communal picnic tables.
And it was like almost like you actually ate off of like a little
they give you like a little tin tray. And I think I got like a Thai one with like shrimp on it or something.
You did.
I got something weird.
That was odd.
But everyone gets a standard hot dog, and then you throw a bunch of weird stuff on it. Kimchi, something. Curry shrimp, pulled pork. You can do whatever. That was pretty cool.
Yep, picnic tables, out in the sun.
Yep, and then we also did top flight golf.
I totally remember every little bit of that.
No.
I remember saying I was really good, and then Sarah ended up winning and beating us all.
Well, I think a lot of, this is the skill of the sport thing. If it's a sport, you have to have 0 blood alcohol content. If it's a skill, sometimes for the layman, it helps to have about a 0.08. You loosen up. I'm a better golfer.
Oh.
2.3 beers into it than I am 0.
Your blood alcohol content?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that was manifested in Top Golf, where we did an experiment where everyone was better. 2 Rolling Rocks or Longhorns or whatever the Texas beer was.
That is, yes.
Well, for your form.
I agree. And I think I went past the point.
Oh yeah, you went over there's a curve. And that's why we should have, there should be the drinking golf Olympics where you had to have a caddy that would be like giving you advice. Both
As
on your club, that's what they do, and they're experts at this. And if I needed a caddy for the PGA Tour, they would be like, all right, the wind's in your face on this, it's a little downhill. I know it's 150 or something, but we're going to up club a little bit because the wind's in your face. Also, you're starting to sober up slightly. So I'm going to give you a 7-iron and a shot of tequila. You're like, okay, that's what.
That is very good advice.
He would talk in a soothing voice like that too. So.
Brilliant.
So that's really what we did at Top Golf.
Okay, what are you doing here?
Drank and we're excited. So we are Costcoing. Chloe fought the pandemic. Went out.
Okay.
Only 3 people died. She didn't get any toilet paper.
No, they're out.
Yeah, they're totally out. But
Totally out.
But it was funny when the older women went for the meats. Chloe was just stronger than them. So that's how we got spare ribs. 2 people had to die, but that's fine.
Well, I know.
It costs to doing business.
Couldn't come home empty-handed.
She would not be allowed back in the compound.
Yeah, it wouldn't be good. We're back from cleaning up.
The problem is, with any spare rib, you're gonna have the body, the cavity that we all have, your internal cavity where your lungs are. It's here at the spare rib. Very technical. And this is where the lungs would be on the opposite side of, and all the organs. And there's a nice little membrane separating that from the meat called the silverback. And we try to pull that off because it is a bit stringy. So what we're doing is pulling the silverback off, which separates the ribs from the membrane of the cavity. And really, it's just not good eating. So you want to rip that off so you can get your spices and everything against actual meat and bone. So it takes a little work. You can find butchers that'll do it, but it's kind of rare. If you buy it from Costco, you're gonna have to do this yourself. And we're gonna cut off any excess fat like this. Wow, I'm getting my meats out.
Doing the meat prep.
You gotta like, subscribe, smash that button. You gotta do it in a Texas voice too.
A Texas voice.
Texas voice. But we did go to that cool cocktail place on 4th. in Austin that
The speakeasy.
the speakeasy that
With your own room.
Yeah, a gentleman rolled a cart in and asks what you like.
With a very long and curled up mustache.
Well, yeah, I don't trust someone making me a cocktail if they don't have one of the following three things. Suspenders,
Oh, yes. Yes.
a
Check.
mustache, or a goatee. The more of those things you have, the more points for bartending you get. So, but if you have none of those three, I don't know, man, maybe like horn rimmed glasses or a jaunty beret is needed, but yeah, you need something along those lines. Babe, Matt is flying around. Can't help it.
I know, it's very
All right, I think we're pretty good
juicy.
here. Yeah. A little.
Okay. All right.
All right. So now, what you're gonna do is you really do want to bring these up to room temperature before you put them on the grill.
Are we doing grill or?
Well, we're doing the Traeger. We're
doing
gonna
the Traeger.
smoke it for about 4 hours, which is probably smart to start right about now. To get that to start to come up to temperature. Traeger's an outstanding little piece of barbecuing feed where it feeds the pellets in slowly and maintains a low temperature so you can cook this stuff slowly over time. But in the meantime, what we're gonna do is you have to add a lot of salt to pull the moisture out of that because the smoke is gonna basically attach to that liquid. So we got
Really?
stuff, yeah, that's what it does. It attaches to the smoke comes out, it's like, hey liquid, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing. You'll go home tonight and stick stone. That's just what it's physics. That's right.
Interesting. Okay.
So Stubbs beef rub. That's what
We
your
got
brother.
steps all around.
We got Stubbs all around. We're should get sponsored. So the Traeger actually was a gift from your brother and your dad when I came home.
From deployment. Yes. It was so nice of them.
They knew I was. The problem with deployment is I love doing my job, but it sucks never to have like the ability to cook for yourself. So I wanted that,
That's
and they
true.
knew that. So
That was the only thing he complained about the entire time.
the nice thing about the Traeger is that it fires it up, keeps it at a constant temperature. You don't have to monitor it at all. And we'll see how that turns out.
Good, good. You want more?
Yeah, a little bit more. More is always better. That's gonna be our rub. We're not gonna do any barbecue sauce on it for a while. You don't want to put that on too early because barbecue sauce barbecue sauce generally is just ketchup and brown sugar. Anything containing sugar for a long time is going to burn if you put it in for too long. It's nice to burn, but basically not for 4 hours, for a half hour to an hour, it's good to burn that. So they go in clean like this, get some smoke in them, get the salt to pull the moisture out, get that smoke attached to them really nicely. And then about 45 minutes prior to being ready to eat, you pull that out, slather it. Oh, look at you. All right, coronavirus helping me out.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
What is it, 20 seconds or more?
I never wash my hands for 20. Who's?
Yes, you do.
I do not. Everyone lies about that. I'm gonna go fire up the grill. You need to throw this on there.
Wait, what? I have to touch it?
Yeah, that's it. At some point, if you want to eat them, at some point you're gonna have to touch them. Are you just waiting until they're fully cooked?
Yeah.
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 All right. I will do the grill. Yeah. All right. Powering up the Traeger. Let's try 250 ounce. Press ignite.
So while Michael's doing that, oh, cool. Why did I agree to move these? I'm going to just put these on here. It smells good. Yeah, that's definitely raw. Ooh. Okay, and I'm gonna do a little cleaning up in here, so yeah. Michael is an amazing cook, but not the cleanliest cook in terms of making a mess. Like, he seriously really makes a mess. And you should look at the floor over here. But anyways, delicious, delicious food. I'm always the one who's making sure everything's really clean and great.
All right, we're gonna take them to the smoker. You can throw these in whenever, as the thing warms up, because they're gonna have to sit there for about 3.5 hours.
Oh my gosh,
Get
this
them in
smells
a little
delicious.
early, yeah. Let that smoke start to give them some hugs. Yeah. Someone needs to invent smell-o-vision, because it's pretty awesome. This closes, we'll shove the probe in the center. It's just to monitor it a little bit, not too deep. That's right about right. All right, and then we'll monitor it via Wi-Fi. If you're super lazy, you can do that.
Take a quick minute and enjoy our view.
All right, what we're doing now is doing a little Texas Stubbs Hickory Bourbon because I like both of those things. She doesn't like the sweet, so we're gonna get it a little more spicy with some Texas Pete's. Got a gentleman in a cowboy hat and Texas Pete, so you can't get more Texas than that. Tell me why. That's way too much. We're gonna mix that up. We're gonna bring the ribs in about 30 minutes. Slather it with that. Crank up the heat. Alexa, how much time left on the timer?
You have 1 hour and 2 minutes left on your rib timer.
Yeah, that tastes pretty good.
All right. Wait another hour. Slather that on. We'll wait 40 minutes after that.
Okay, sold.
Old American. Right back.
Now back to more Austin photos. Woo!
Three hours later.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good.
All right.
Love how you used your beer as a
Now it's
tool.
It's an implement, cooking implement, only for the very sophisticated. There's a char on there. We're gonna bring them in. So we're throwing hot sauce and barbecue sauce on both sides of the ribs.
Oh my.
What you're gonna do is slather them pretty good,
Okay.
and we're gonna throw them back on the heat.
Alexa! I know, Alexa! All right.
Alexa is an intelligent personal assistant developed by Amazon.
Oh, look at the steam.
Back on. Spin. And now we kick up the heat. Nestle them in there nicely.
Yeah. Then there should be some good eating. Yeah. So you can tell like a little pink smoke ring around it. It's kind of what you're looking for. Be a bit juicy. You can pull that up and zip close up. Mr. DeMille, I'm ready.
Nom nom nom. Can we do a little test? A little quick nosh?
Yeah, you go for it. Barbecue cheers.
Cheers.
That'll do.
Oh, really do. It's
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah.
And not too much spice.
Yeah.
And it's not too sweet either.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Good job, Mister.
Yeah.
Goodbye,
Good
guys.
cheers.
Thank you so much for watching. Again, subscribe if you liked watching this, and check out some of our other videos that we'll be posting. And yeah,
I'm just eating. Okay.
maybe try this out and go visit Austin. So yeah, cheers and thank you.
Love you.
Yeah.